Chicago city leaders are at odds on how to handle teen violence after a group of teens attacked a pregnant woman downtown, allegedly killing her unborn child. The Chicago City Council delayed action on a proposed 8 p.m. curfew for minors, opting to send the ordinance to the city's Rules Committee.
Take them off the street, make sure they get home safely, and the rest of the crowd gets what's going on and decides it's time to go.
It's important that whatever we do as a city, it has to be something that is effective and that it works and that we can actually implement it and that it's constitutional.
Well, the proposal comes after an increase in teen violence nationwide, including here in Chicago. We've seen some interesting teen takeovers in the streets, leading to numerous arrests, damage to vehicles. I'd like to welcome in Lourdes Duarte. She is anchor and reporter at our Chicago affiliate, WGN. Lourdes, so great to see you. A lot to talk about here. How did we even get here? Why is a curfew being proposed this year when summer technically has yet to even start?
Yeah, welcome to the hot summer debate, right? What do we do about this? And this is something that has come up before, meaning these teen takeovers, as they're called. We saw some of them last year, even the year before. And so the question becomes, what do you do about it? How do you make sure that this doesn't continue to happen? So there's an alderman who represents the downtown area who has said, okay, let's move the curfew from 10 p.m. to perhaps 8 p.m. so that the kids are home when it gets dark out. And he believes that this would maybe prevent some of the chaos that you see, and you're showing some of the video there, some of the chaos that we've seen on the streets. The mayor, who opposes the idea of pushing that curfew to 8 p.m., says, look, what we need to do is make sure that we invest in our neighborhoods, make sure that there are activities and places where some of these teens can go so that they don't feel like the only place to have a good time is to go downtown and cause some trouble.
Yeah, so we have the mayor who doesn't seem to be backing a curfew. But Lourdes, have curfews worked in the past? I mean, is there reason to believe that a curfew could make a difference? Are other city leaders speaking out?
So there's been some city leaders that have looked at the data, and what they've said is, look, we have implemented curfews in the past. Have they made a difference? No. Mayor Lightfoot actually implemented some curfews back in 2022. There was one where they pushed the curfew to 10 p.m. after some of the teen takeovers, from 11 p.m. to 10 p.m. Did that curb any of the violence or some of the issues that we saw? That's debatable, right? In some areas, perhaps it did, but not in others.
You know, thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.